Hello, welcome back. Alright, so, round two, it is Dark Elves versus Argulon,
A Wood Elf faction.
a Wood Elf faction.
That's what our t-shirts say. Arguelon, a Wood Elf faction, TM.
Perfect. Alright. So, I have decided to go with Crone Hellebron, a duelist lord, and, although she's lightly armored, she has an ability that lets her do damage to all nearby individuals while she's in combat. She's on foot. And then following her, I have a Sorceress of Fire. You know, those pesky, pesky tree people. Don't like fire. Let's see, I got 2 swordsmen and 3 spearmen. And a single blackguard of Nagarond.
Mm-hmm. That the hand crossbow guy?
No, they're the halberdiers.
Oh, okay.
The elite anti-large. I got 4 dark shards. Their range isn't as good as a lot of other ranged units, but they have shields, so they can trade fire really well. I have the Knights of Heart. Let's see, where'd they go? Knights of the Ebon Claw. They're Dread Knights. Unit of renown, regiment of renown, and looking pretty good. They're Cold One cavalry, but they don't have the rampage, which is super helpful.
Isn't the old regiments of renown? I see.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was cheating.
That's how these factions are competitive.
Right. I don't know. Continue.
Alrighty.
I don't know
and then lastly, I have the Slaaneish's Harvesters. Doomfire Warlocks. They're mounted spellcasters. They carry 3 spells with them, I believe.
Oh.
They're light cav. They do poison and magic damage. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. What about you, Nathan?
Well, I chose not to take any regiments of renown because they were purple, and purple things are inherently untrustworthy. I spent every dollar, and I was thinking to myself, what do dark elves do? Well, they've got 2 things. They've got little tiny arrows from hand crossbows, and they've got big hydras. That was my thoughts, okay? Like hydras and hand crossbows, the double H's of dark elfdom. So I've built my army to counter hydras and hand crossbows. I have Durthu, famously weak to fire. Durthu is. So
Yes.
I was sad to hear that you brought the fire things. In fact, when I picked Durthu, in my mind I thought, you wouldn't light a hand crossbow on fire; it'll burn your fingers. So they probably don't have that. So, but they do. So I've got Durthu. I have 4 units of Wildwood Rangers.
Ouch.
Who are glaive infantry, damage-dealing, armor-piercing forest stalkers with Guardians of the Wildwood, charge defense versus large, because I thought you might have a Hydra or 2. And I've chevroned them up to 1 bronze chevron each. I have 2 units of Hawk Riders, because I thought I might need something to get in there and harass your back lines while your tiny hand crossbows were clinking off. And they're very fast, and they can fire while moving, which makes them hard to hit with the hand crossbows.
Yeah.
And I have chevroned them up to 3 gold chevrons. I have a unit of Treekin, again, classically bad against fire, which I did not think you had. So, because they get charge defense against large foes, they're armored, so I thought the hand crossbows would do very poorly against them, and they would also fight against hydras well. But you see, my army was very keen on fighting hand crossbows and hydras.
A note here. There are no hand crossbows in my army.
Right, no, I know. I know now. Anyway, he's got 3 golden chevrons. And then I have a forest dragon, who is armor piercing, just in case you brought any scary big shield boys. And he causes terror, which I thought was nice. And he's chevroned up to 3 golden chevrons. So I've got a nice little elite army whose whole purpose was to fight your hydras and shrug off your hand crossbows.
Yeah. See, I wanted to bring a Hydra or the other big unit that they got recently. What is it called?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, like the Charybdis thing.
The Charybdis, yes, because Charybdis is anti-large, War Hydra is anti-infantry, but they're super expensive, and I didn't like how my front line was gonna look without with them in it. So also, arrows are super good at whittling them down. So and wood elves are all about arrows.
See, I thought I'd subvert your expectations again. Did not bring a single archer except for the Hawk Riders.
Yep, and you got me because I could have put a War Hydra in there, actually.
Well, I would have been prepared for that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
Might go poorly.
Maybe.
Nothing I said seemed to make you quake in fear. So I'm worried.
Your great sword infantry or the glaive infantry.
Oh yeah.
They're not the best, but they're gonna chop up my front line.
Well, we shall see. We shall see.
Because if I brought my great sword infantry, the equivalent, they would have won, but I don't have them.
Oh, I see what this is. Not a forest in sight.
We did forest last game.
You son of a bitch. All my people have forest abilities.
My cavalry has a forest ability.
Right. Okay, you're right. We're both handicapped.
I was just going for a
Asshole.
variety. I mean,
no, you did this on purpose. And I'm charging uphill.
You don't have to.
No, this is bad. All right, how are we gonna do this?
I mean, I honestly I've never played on this map before, so
it's a cool looking map. I like it.
it really is. You're going there.
I mean, unfortunately for you, I've got Vanguard deployment on every one of my units, so I'll be right up in your face.
That's good to know.
Be prepared. I mean, what?
Alright.
Hope you got some Hydras to come out and play, because I hope you do, because that would be nice for me.
All of my Hydras. I brought 5 Hydras and nothing else. The whole beginning was a lie.
The whole video was a whole lie in preparation for me getting upset and then happy. You tricked me. I can't change mine, so I don't know what the point was.
All right. I think you need to be here. Here.
All right, so this is my plan of attack. YouTube. How do I draw on the map? Shift, control, right click, shift, right click. How do I draw on the map?
I think you need a mod that gives you the crayons in multiplayer battles.
No. What? No way.
Or you need to be doing a co-op, like a 2v2 or something. You need to have an ally.
Oh,
I think.
Crayon on the map, you need an ally.
Yeah. I think, what's his name? Tokshin has a mod that lets him have a crayon during multiplayer battles, because it literally has 0 effect on the outcome of the game. It's just a quality of life for YouTube.
Man, I want a hawk. These guys would have been nice.
Cold-blooded killers.
Soul Stealer and Word of Pain.
Many of you are going to die today.
I accept this.
Dark elves. The merciless host. Dread knights.
I'm ready when you are.
All right, let's go.
Whew. All right, that is not where I was expecting it.
Shift.
Very well. Druki, forward. Carnage awaits. Dealers in death. Druki. Sorceress of blood.
Should have you hotkeyed.
Why didn't you position yourself on top of that hill?
Because that's where you thought I was going to be.
But what tactical advantage do you have right there?
You have to shift so I can look at your formation and adjust accordingly. I have
You know
extra.
what? Screw you. You don't have any archers. I'm gonna go and take the hill.
Priestess,
Okay.
fight!
Onwards to murder.
Carnage awaits!
That's okay with me.
We are ready.
Blood Queen!
We understand.
I think we're gonna clash on the bank.
Nagarofi.
Cold-blooded killers! Advancing! Carnage awaits!
Oh, let me wait.
Advance, Druki.
Yes!
Destroy.
Here we come.
Sarathan!
Perfect.
The merciless host!
Perfect. Oh no, that was a fucking nightmare. Jesus,
That did a lot of damage.
that hurt.
Blood for Cain!
Uh,
I offer blood!
The merciless host.
No, the Treekin are already routing.
Advance, Druki! Following orders. It is done! Moving out!
Merciless warriors. Massacre them.
These Hawk Riders are not
Cain.
doing a lot.
Massacre them!
no, they're
Die, weaklings!
not the best.
Sorceress of blood!
Oh, get out of there.
Moving out!
Everyone gets a fire sword.
Come, Bailiff!
Someone gets a what?
Onward!
Triggered.
Dark shards.
There goes the fucking dragon. Jeez, all my experienced units have been melted.
At once. Eager for battle. Bloody murder.
Let's see.
The Hawk Riders have done fuck all.
Ready.
Yeah, I'm never really a
Helping
fan of
those
them.
guys forever, and they haven't done any damage.
Advance!
Let's hit Dirthu with a fireball.
Yeah, of course you did. Of course you did.
Dread knights.
Man, my guys just absolutely crumbled here. Wait, I thought you didn't have any archers. What are these guys?
Archers.
Slash.
I
Oh,
told-
right.
The merciless
I didn't have any hand crossbowmen.
That's what these guys are.
Nope, repeater crossbows.
missiles.
Man, that's pretty good.
Yep, they have shields.
They shoot a lot.
Yeah, they have a short range compared to other archers, but they have shields, so that helps.
Dark elves! Healing, death,
Well,
pain, and lead me
this hasn't gone so well.
fight Cain!
Let's see. What do you have left?
Not much.
Not much.
Glaive guys are routing.
Slay them. Withdraw.
Blood!
No, this went poorly.
Slaughter them.
Yeah.
Very quickly. There goes Dirthu. I don't think I killed anything.
You almost got a lot of them, actually.
Oh, my game's just paused.
It ended
there we
because
go.
all of your units routed.
Ouch.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I killed 300 of your men. Ooh. Dirthu killed 50. The Glade guys, the Wildwood Rangers did work.
Yeah,
Like,
I told you. Like, look.
They
how much-
died quickly because they don't have any armor,
Yeah.
but they melted people pretty quickly.
Yeah. You got almost all of my swordsmen are gone. Let's see.
Almost killed the sorceress with the dragon.
Yeah, almost got her. And then I put my
The problem is
crossbowman.
the dragon was much more expensive than the sorceress.
Yeah, true.
My Eagle Riders, one of them killed 4 people.
Well, one of my archers killed 2.
Yeah.
One of my swordsmen killed 5.
I think the Hawk Riders were a mistake. My Treekin killed 2 people. They were expensive.
Yeah, Treekin are tanks. They don't do much damage, but they can absorb a lot.
They were the first unit to rout.
Yeah. I think that's because they hit the spearmen.
Are Spearmen good against Treekin?
They're anti-large.
What would I have done differently there?
Archers.
I guess my whole army would have been different. I don't feel like this is a very good tier list for use in competitive play.
Yeah, I was actually worried about this matchup because Wood Elves can be really scary with some of their archer play.
I don't know if leveling up your soldiers is worth not getting more soldiers instead.
Usually not, no.
I thought maybe a bunch of high-level soldiers would be better.
No. It's the you usually save chevroning for your leftover gold after you're happy with your army composition. You don't build around chevron units.
I spent a lot of money getting those Hawk Riders to level 3 gold chevrons, and that Treekin to a level 3 gold chevron, and they did not live up to it.
Well, I think I spent a little too much money on the regiments of renown.
Your harvesters didn't do a lot.
They're light cav, you know, that they don't do a lot of damage, but they have spells that debuff you, it drains your health and heals them, and it's mostly morale shock for them instead of damage. That's why you bring them. So that
All right, we ready for game 3?
yeah.
So Dark Shards are the repeater crossbowmen.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right, game 3.